We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from Tampa. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Barkley inside handoff. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Up the middle with Barkley. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Running left, it's Barkley. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. Still fighting. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 9. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
Run.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 59 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Hurts to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Eagles. 73. No touchdown. Alpha. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's Tucker. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Real.
Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Trey Palmer, 42 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. On play action, they'll throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here's 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Right back to him on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Here now, third down. Mayfield.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Here's Baker.
He's going to take another shot here.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great. Hey, easy, 63, 60.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Brown on the out route complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Back to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he's brought down at the 16.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Kyle up, Yeti. Go Silver, ready? 73. Delta.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Out left to Dotson.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
And the Buccaneers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. What a huge takeaway for this defense, the interception on the opening drive of overtime.
What an absolute disaster of a time for his first interception of the game, because throughout the game, he's made sure to keep the ball away from the other team. He's done a nice job of that. Here, the interception pops up, and now, on the other side of the field, all they're thinking, get 3, and we go home.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
What can Mayfield do here in the OT? And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
He's got him in, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason.
Bro, I got robbed. Dang, dog. Oh, my God.
Every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.